All right, Sean. So you specifically said you don't want anybody to write the code for you. So I thought I'd make a little video just showing you how I would troubleshoot some of the problems here and see if we can't make any ground. So I'm using my 2017. On my other monitor, I do have the mel and Python command reference up, since you are doing some things where you're using mel commands and such. I also deleted that question mark at the end, since obviously that is throwing a syntax error. So I have a curve in my perspective camera. So let's just go ahead and run this and see what we get. So we have a recursion error, like we already talked about. Let's scroll to the top of this. So there's not a lot of help here on exactly what's going on. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is try to figure out, what exactly in the code is triggering this concern. So I'm just going to go into my perspective and Z back. Cool. Delete that thing. Clear all that. And let's just take a look. So there are obviously some cleaner or more efficient ways to tackle a lot of this, but I'm just going to do it kind of the quick and dirty way. I'm going to run a print command. There, let's come down here and print that. Alright, let's take a look and see what that gives us. Run it. Oh, yep. Select the curve, run it. Freaks out, just like we were expecting. Scroll back to the top of this. And take a look. So our object was curve 1. Cool. And then it looks like we didn't get past the empath. So we didn't get down to here. Let's actually find that in the script editor. So we got past this line, but we did not get to this line, so that tells us the error is most likely with this line. So let's just go ahead and kind of see what this is giving us back as far as the string or the array. You're using MC. I haven't used this command in a while. Let me just verify my syntax. And this is going to need to be a string. Oh. None. So let's get nothing back from that one. So that is an interesting thing. Let's go ahead and run this in Mel and just verify that we're getting back what we expect to get back. Go ahead and snag this and come over here and drop this in. I guess all this just needs to be curve 1. And check my syntax, because I haven't done mel in forever. And I don't remember how to print mel. Alright, back to Python. Let's just see what we get. So this should be none. Not sure why that is there. Let's just comment that out. See what this gives us. None. So that is curious. Let's try something different here. So according to this, a motion path is not the same. Sure does look like there's motion path in the scene. That would imply there's a motion path in the scene. So there's something going on with the list selection command. Or list connections. Let's do some Googling. Ah, there you go. So it looks like the concern is probably that we need to get the curve shape instead of just the curve selected. I'm still not sure why this is leading to the infinite loop, but if we can get the curve shape instead, we should be able to figure this out. Alright, so let's just come in here and see if we can't get this to work out. Disconnect that locator, delete it. See if we can't capture the shape node, shall we? So obviously this would require a little bit of squirreliness if you have multiple stuffs, multiple curves selected. But we'll just kind of see what we got going on right now. Okay, so we're just going to take this and do that. Well, and that seemed to be working. So then let's come down here and check this out and see how this works. And it still died. No, let's do this so we can actually see it. Alright, connection. Still has the connection. Still freaks out at the exact same spot. So it looks like we're just trying to remove duplicates. So this is the line causing the problem. I'm going to try to do this in Python instead. We'll do what do you know? Empath, all paths. So did that, it did that. Did it do the disconnection? That's what I'm looking for. Motion path, U value, huzzah. So, not overly sure what is going on with this and why that line is totally breaking. But in this case, we were able to work around it just by using some Python instead, or basically trying to solve this problem in a different manner. I'm going to guess that there was probably something changed in an earlier version of Maya that no longer holds true in Maya 2017, which causes this to go all cattywampus. But in Python here, a set is a collection of unique items. So anything not unique gets truncated out. And then we want it to be a list again when we're finished. So we just have to set that to list. So that's basically what's going on there. Although I suppose realistically we should probably do this, right? Let's just make sure that that still works. Delete that. Cool. That's all clean bean. Cool. It all still works. Huzzah. So, hopefully this video wasn't horribly long and boring, which I imagine it was, but that might give you some direction on basically my process for figuring out this kind of stuff. And then, of course, go through and delete all the stuff that you decided was nonsense. If I was using a legit editor, which I would highly recommend, I would usually comment out these prints for now. But that is an option for you to kind of sort that out. Cool. Hopefully that helps.